Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're live, large and in charge. It's a Friday morning, and of course, all things cricket are just taking over the world right now. The Cricket World Cup opener. I would try to say it did not disappoint when it comes to the drama, but it did, because if you're on this side of the ocean and this side of the hemisphere, it really sucked. But, okay, of course, the rest of the world of cricket is very excited. England walked away as winners, with South Africa left scratching their heads after a near-perfect start to the campaign, with Imran Tahir taking a wicket with the second ball. Oh, my goodness, and all our hopes must have been on high.
Immy, baby.
So here to give us a review, of course, our friends in sport once again, Ashfaq Mohammed and Jeremy Harris.
Gents, first of all, I was busy Skyping my baby who's in the UK now, and the dad who doesn't ever talk to me at all, just pops, did you enjoy that cricket? No, I did not enjoy the cricket yesterday. No, there were some positive sides, mainly for England. The players are firing, you know, Owen getting runs, but can we hear it for Stokesy? And just an overall brilliant performance, and we'll in a moment kind of relive that magical moment. But from a host perspective, this is what it's all about. You've been put above teams ranked higher than you as a favourite. You're one of the top three probably to win the tournament. Shots fired.
Look, Stokes, Faf described him as a 3-in-1 cricketer, and it really is. Wonderful batsman, coming in at number 5 for an all-rounder. That needs to be done, and he absorbed the pressure, got through it, scored a 1 for 89, 79 balls, really good tempo. His bowling as well, I don't think he took any wickets, but still good accurate bowling.
He was there.
Two. But the fielding, unbelievable on the boundary, wherever, just, you know, everything happened for Ben Stokes, and that shows the quality of the man under that kind of pressure.
Yeah, and that's the one aspect, of course, a player who performs, but when it comes to a team performance as well, in general, their batting lineup really delivered great stuff. Ewan Morgan, you was talking about a man who's played a true captain's innings, was able to and bat through, which you feel like, or I certainly feel like, if Kuni was able to do that for us, this was a chaseable target.
Absolutely.
We were in there.
I think so. Rant.
I think.
Rant.
Sorry, I nearly went there.
Just rant it. We rant it. Yeah.
I think that you know, England recovered well from that first wicket loss. They could have easily gone, oh my goodness, what on earth just happened?
Yeah.
But they bounced back well. 311 for 8 probably was a below par score, I think. I mean, they should have got 340, 350, but they still were 311 for 8. And South Africa would have fancied their chances in terms of the run chase. But I mean, in terms of that England innings, there were a couple of 50s. There was Ben Stokes' 89, and it was a really good batting performance that you take nothing away, and on a track that is notorious for runs. So, I mean, they did what they were supposed to do.
Building towards that magical moment, it's a cliffhanger. You don't want to miss it. Actually, one of the best catches you probably ever see in your life. Preparation coming into the World Cup. Did we not have enough ODI and too much T20 to find our form? What was because it just felt like the players. I mean, it feels like there's runs there. It feels like everyone's full of runs, but just decision making.
Just a bit underdone, and the second game was sort of washed out as well. I think they played like 12 overs or so.
Yeah.
You know, so that was an issue. But despite all of that, I thought they did well with the ball to bring it back to 3.
They were in it. They were there and thereabouts.
And also Hashim Amla getting hurt initially, that threw them off course a bit, but they still recovered from that. Faf du Plessis giving his wicket away as well. Very uncharacteristic of the captain. He's been going so well. But they pulled it back to 120 for 2, well on their way. Kone and Rassie van der Dussen. And then suddenly, Kone hits the ball straight down Van Dijk's throat. Rassie van der Dussen tries to pull a ball from Archer, who's the quickest bowler with the front foot. JP Duminy knocks it straight to long off. What was going on?
That's the thing.
It was a real panic. I called it a choke because it is a choke, and it's something that they need to embrace. Embrace it. I made a video on IL Sport last night that I hope they got their choke out of the way now. It's first match of the tournament. They've still got 8 league games to go. They can recover. They've got the talent. They've got the ability. Hit back.
Everyone just said no at home. Choke.
Okay,
choke.
Fine. We own it.
Of course, there was a defining moment that even as the fiercest Protea Fire fan, you thought we could still pull this through. And then Ben Stokes did this.
Yeah.
Again on the sweep. Is it going to go over his head? Oh, no way! No way! You cannot do that, Ben Stokes.
So that's like catch of the tournament already.
Catch it like the
He
year.
played for Spurs in Champions League final, goalkeeper.
Is that a dig or were you being positive? I don't know anymore.
If you can go there right now, that'd be great.
Yeah, be still my beating heart, man. I can't actually even talk about the cricket, to be quite honest, until this football is done, until we just finish with this Champions League. Now, look, not a bit of a wobble, yes, but maybe a slap in the face, a wake-up call, some cold water going into a World Cup's not necessarily the worst thing, but England certainly showing their form 104 victory there over the Proteas.
Absolutely. James, thank you very much for joining us this morning to take a look at the sports. Of course, the next game for the Proteas comes Sunday against Bangladesh. And hopefully by that time we would have fixed whatever needs to be fixed right
Tiger.
now. Really?
Sorry, yeah, no, they're going to come back.
Let us know your thoughts about the sporting weekend.
Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.